it's like something that I want to talk about, but you know, I don't know how to talk about it. Like I'm just like a optimistic and energetic person. I've not always been that way. It took time for me to mature to like, you know, to the way I am right now, which is, you know, like being just like, well, but you know, I don't know how to talk about it. Okay, I've got expelled. I'm gonna move forward from this and just make this out of something, you know, positive. Like just me and my friends were on a group messaging app that's called Kick, and we just like, you know, we kicked some of the students who attended Sci Academy from another person's like with another person's picture. And like they considered it cyberbullying. Yeah, we did say some, you know, things that wasn't appropriate, and you know, I'm not gonna let this expulsion hold me back, deprive me from like completing all the goals I had of like going to college. When I showed up at Leadership Academy, I felt like I was like an outlier, like different from everybody, you know, because I still had like this, you know, I still had like the Sci Academy values and stuff like that, you know, spark, you know, sit up straight. So, you know, everybody is looking at me like, you know, this person, he just like weird. I'm currently employed at rallies. I work very hard. I mean, I work hard because, like I said, I want to stand out. If I work extremely hard and they have these other workers who work, you know, alright hard, you know, I'm going to stand out and I'm going to get more hours and more days, and most likely I'm going to make more money than everybody else because I'm a hard worker. So nobody never rarely want to work overnight shift. The store closes at 4 o'clock. After the store closes, we clean up. It takes sometimes 30 minutes to an hour to clean up. So I leave the store mostly like around 4:30 to 5. From 5 to 6, I have to go home and get dressed, you know, prepare myself, and so I have to be at the bus stop by 6:30. So the long day continue at school. Like some days I go like 2 or 3 days without sleeping. I probably get like an hour sleep in between, like 15 minutes. Like if I be at lunch on the bus, that's probably like an hour. Like one day I stayed up like 4 days straight. I mean, it was tiring, but I had to persevere. My sister, you know, she try her best. You know, she do her very best. Like, you know, she's trying to be a mother to a child. You know, and at the end of the day, you have to think about, you know, she's still a child. So anytime she needs something, you know, she knows that she could call me and I'll give it to her, you know, without any questions asked. Because, you know, as my job as a big brother, I feel as though that's what I'm supposed to do, and you know, as long as I have it, she has it. So the baby that was killed in the 9th ward, maybe like a year some time ago. My mom and dad also was killed, you know. My mom was killed in a drive-by shooting. I don't know if she was or not an innocent bystander, but I think I was maybe like 4 or 5. And honestly, I can't recall on what happened to my dad, besides like many stories I was told. That's what happened to them. They both died in some type of way of, you know, by the gun. I mean, that's why to finish up and graduate, because I know I have little cousins and, you know, little brothers looking up, you know, to me and being a role model. So, but on my dad's side, I'm the first to graduate high school. I want to be a anesthesiologist. I want to study in like a science. like a certain science, maybe like biology. I want to learn about like the human body and more about like our body and stuff like that. Everything is up to you. You control, you know, your whole life, which way you going. So I mean, whatever's, you know, gonna get done and need to be done, and I look to myself.